morning, scrappers, and welcome to another video with Leslie. Today I'm going to show you a project that I created for MBsTreasurista's Creative Challenge. Yes, our design team is having a creative challenge over at the MB Treasurista blog. I will leave all the links in the description below for you to check it out. And what is going to be available is every other month we're going to be doing a challenge in 1 month and a contest the next month. So and there will be lots of MB Treasurista prizes available to the winner. So make sure you check it out at the MB Treasurista blog. It'll have all the details and all the rules that you need to follow. So make sure you check that out. So this is my project for the challenge, and what it was a theme challenge that we had to create something love or romance themed, but we could not use red or pink. It was really a tough challenge to try and figure out, what am I gonna do? So this is what I came up with, and I hope you like what I did. And this just gives you a little inspiration, you know, that you can create things without using pink or red for love. So let's get started, and I'll show you what I did and what I used and all that good stuff. So I started out with the base paper, which is from the Color Box Flea Market collection. And this is the glitter paper, the specialty paper. So I used that as the base. And then I also had gotten the Flea Market 8x8 stack on clearance at Joann's. So I used a piece of that. And I wanted to offset it a little so it wasn't like a straight on layout. And I think that, I think that turned out really pretty. And then this is a picture of my husband and I. And one of the best pictures I like of us together. So I thought I'm going to use that, and I backed it with some of the designer paper here from the collection. And then if you'll notice down here, I used the same paper right here. Hopefully you can see there. And I created one of my roses, my handmade roses, with that. And I inked the edges with a vintage photo to give it some more depth. So I think that turned out really good. And then if you notice here, this is another one of my handmade roses, and I love how that turned out. And you can see right here, this is an I Am Roses. So I am so loving this rose. So, and then I just used down here some a Sizzix die that I had that was a leaf die, and I added some more dimension and texture with by dry embossing the back and going over that with the Forest Moss Distress ink. So I think that turned out really cute. And then here's some of the other leaves that come with the Donna Salazar Rose Collection or Rose Creations die. So I like how that turned out. And then I also just added a couple little recollection flowers right there. Okay, so that's my cluster. And then right here is MB Treasurista, the blue poinsettia spray. And I love that. I think that was the perfect, I had been waiting for the perfect project to use that on, and I think this just, turned out perfectly. I love how this layout turned out. And then these are some stickers that went with the collection. And then here we have the 1-inch butterfly, organza butterfly, and we have it in brown and ivory. And those are available at MB Treasurista store. And then, let's see, okay, down here I used the Old Willow satin ruffled trim. I love this trim. Oh my goodness. She has this in so many different colors, and it is just fabulous, ladies. And then right here I used the silver mesh bling, but what I did to it was I alcohol inked it with I think it was either the ginger or the latte alcohol ink. It was one of the browns that I have. I can't quite remember exactly which one I used. So, so I thought that turned out really cute. And then this here is the brown rustic wire that is available in Misty's store, and I just, you know, trimmed the whole 8x8 page there with that, and that gives it more dimension and, you know, texture to the layout. And let's see, okay, then down here of course I just used Recollections bling going up, down across the bottom and up the top, or the side actually. So I used that. And then up here I used one of the 2-inch organza ivory butterflies. I love those, and they just sparkle and shine. And then here is a paper tray ink die that I used for some more added layers, and this is just a sticker that went with the collection. And this is one of my handmade flowers right here, so I like that. And then over here on the side I used, this is the white picket fence lace that's available in the shop, and I love how that turned out. And then I layered it with the blue, smoke blue ruffle satin trim, and then again with the silver mesh bling alcohol inked in the brown. And I think it just turned out really good, and I'm really proud of this layout. And as soon as I can, I am going to be getting a shadow box frame to put this in, and then I'm going to put this, hang this up in my living room because I love it so much. So and then of course, because of all the dimension, you got to have the shadow box. So as you can see, it's very dimensional, but I love how it turned out. And again, we use no red or pink in the challenge. So that is, you know, our challenge to you guys is to come up with something that is love or romance themed, and the challenge is not to use any red or pink. Again, all the details will be on the MB Treasurista blog, and I will leave that link down below. And I hope, we hope that you come over and check it out, and we hope that you have a blessed day. Thanks again, ladies, for watching. Bye.